Who is Corrado Malanga? And why is he claiming he wants to put a bullet in the heads of the chosen people? Take a look at this clip, says Malanga. It must be remembered that, if I recall correctly, Spielberg is Jewish by nature. I mean, how can you trust someone like that? In this historical moment, I cannot trust a person coming from that cultural world. I prefer to do without what these characters say, who believe themselves to be the chosen ones. There are no chosen ones here. If they believe they are chosen, give me a gun, and bam, 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 I shoot every single one of them in the head. Just like that. We are done with the chosen ones. The assholes on this planet, this is my modest consciousness viewpoint, must be eliminated, so all those characters coming coming from that world, I don't haven't considered them. Here in Italy, they don't understand the enormous gravity of these statements. Actually, these statements are not just shocking, they are incredibly dangerous, infamous anti-Semitism masked as a alternative consciousness. But to understand how a man can say this publicly, you need to know who he is. Corrado Malanga is a former chemistry professor from the University of Pisa, a well-known ufologist, and a prominent figure in the Italian alternative research scene. He has a massive, loyal following in Italy. Recently, his name started crossing international borders because of his involvement in the Chefren project. The Chefren project has garnered serious attention abroad, even receiving backing from alternative history giants like Graham Hancock. The project centers around satellite radar technology that scans the Giza plateau, claiming to have discovered massive subterranean structures. The technical mastermind behind this is the telecommunications engineer Filippo Biondi, and just recently, Biondi took this research to the absolute biggest stage on the planet, the Joe Rogan Experience, episode 2443.
The information that is located underground. And so we did this.
And was it a specific?
It was a massive media triumph for the project, but while Biondi was under the global spotlight, behind the scenes of the Dream Team, the trio completely shattered. Almost simultaneously with Biondi's explosive appearance on Joe Rogan, the third core member of the team, archaeologist Armando May, announced he was quitting the project. The official narrative? They claim it's a peaceful separation. They claim May is simply leaving to study megaliths in Latin America because he ran out of time. But let's connect the dots the way they love to connect dots. You spend years working on a revolutionary, controversial project. You face academic mockery, and the exact week your colleague goes on the most watched podcast in the world, gaining millions of views and becoming a global rock star, you suddenly pack your bags for the South American Pampa. As time has shown, this escape to South America never happened, and May is still there in Cairo, where he has been living for years, conducting independent and alternative archaeological research. The project therefore continues without the third leg. Malanga and Biondi remain, and they will be the protagonists of the project's final public conference this June. without May. Who knows why? The conference will be held in Bologna, and I'm sure that among the questions they will answer, there won't be a single one holding Malanga accountable for his serious anti-Semitic, hateful, and inciting murder statements. This is true ignorance. This is cultural and critical poverty, first and foremost of this individual, and then of his entire herd of admirers here in Italy.
Mi danno una pistola a me, io gli sparo nel capo a tutti quanti, così abbiamo fatto a meno degli eletti.
Grazie prof, vado con la domanda, la curiosità che avevo.